So there has been this idea, and I want to say going around lately, but to be honest, it's been going on for years upon years upon years, but it's becoming a lot more aggressive nowadays, especially with content creation, everyone having the ability to voice their opinion on social media, etc., etc. And this idea is about how easy it is to become rich in today's world. Like, I even came across some naive, arrogant guy in his 20s, probably like 22, 23, 24 years old, who went as far as to say that if you're a guy in your 20s in today's world and you don't own a Lamborghini, then you should have a serious sit down conversation with yourself. Now, I guess I get kind of where he was going at. He was trying to motivate people, and at the end of the day, he is selling a course on how to build a successful business in a specific industry. And in some ways, you can argue it is true that it is a little bit easier in today's world to become successful, and well, at least in terms of financially successful and rich. But it's not as clear and as easy as it seems on paper. Hey guys, I am David Mastard. Welcome to the channel. For those of you who don't know, I am the owner of a lead generation slash business development agency, and I basically help general contractors get more clients. I help them with their client acquisition. So, like I said in the beginning, in today's world, it is quote unquote easier to make more money, get rich, become financially free, whatever it is that your goal is. Like, I mean, we're seeing it all over the place where, people in their 20s, people in their 30s are, you know, bringing in as much money from YouTube as Fortune 500 CEOs. We see people finding ways how to make money from their passions, through leveraging the power of the internet, whether they are surfers, whether they are bodybuilders, whether they are musicians, whether they are travelers, whatever it is. Like, people have found ways how to literally turn their passion into their job by leveraging the internet and being able to make money from that. And the internet is a really powerful tool for this. I mean, it gives us basically, we can connect with anyone all over the world, anywhere, simply by literally just pulling up the software and just getting in touch with them. You can transact in any currency. You can learn from almost any expert in any field by simply looking up a video on YouTube. I mean, the benefits are endless. But here's the thing that most people don't talk about, and that is that with every positive, there has to be a negative. And the difficult thing with this crazy boom that we've experienced in the last few years about people being able to leverage the internet and literally build any sort of business that, I mean, imagination is the limit, right? You can become so creative and figure out literally how to make a business of anything. The problem is it becomes very saturated, and this makes getting into whatever it is that you're trying to start harder, because there's so many people that are most likely doing the same thing. So that is why it's so important in today's world to specialize and be hyper focused on building something, becoming an expert at something, building that, and just building a brand around what it is that you're trying to, the value that you're trying to offer to the world. Now, that can be in anything. It can be in online coaching, it can be in teaching people how to surf, it can be in creating training programs for athletes, it can be in helping people with their lead generation, it can be helping people with client acquisition like I'm doing. Whatever it is, I mean, you're limited by your imagination basically, but there is most likely going to be saturation in almost anything you do. So you have to put in double the amount of effort to make sure you become an expert at what it is that you do, and that you become so valuable that you stand out of the crowd, and that you're impossible to ignore, and that the service or the product or whatever it is that you're building your brand around is impossible to ignore by the people you are looking to target, your target market. So I do believe that one of the best ways to get over this kind of saturation issue is by creating content, but specifically around exactly what it is that you are trying to build, exactly around your brand, and know who your target market is, know who the people is that would be interested, and know how to make them even more interested in that. And by you doing this, this will increase your awareness and your ability to stand out in the crowd. And then also, while you're doing this, make sure every day you learn and figure out ways how to become an expert in whatever it is that in the value that you're offering, so that when people do decide to give you a try, that they don't end up regretting it, because you are almost the go-to guy for whatever it is that you are trying to build. So it all comes down to the same thing at the end of the day, and it will always come down to these things. We see it thousands of years in the past, and we will see it thousands of years in the future. The one thing that will make you successful where so many others have failed is the ability to be hyper focused, stay dedicated, stay consistent, and just keep building around the things that you believe in and that you are trying to offer, the value that you are trying to provide to society. So yeah, that's it for today. I hope you guys did enjoy and find some value in that. Please do me a favor and like this video and subscribe to the channel. I'm really trying to put some effort into building this channel, as I do want to try, just share a little bit of value and share my journey with others who might be interested. And if you can think of anyone who would be interested in this specific video, you're more than welcome to share it to them. And as mentioned before, if you are in the contracting business, specifically insurance restoration businesses, you're more than welcome to click the link below to my calendar. You can schedule a quick 30-minute call where we can, just assess everything that's going on, and I can help you, show you how we can help your client's acquisition process become more streamlined and better. So yeah, guys, as I said, that is it for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one.